live in a world where when we find out a diagnosis and what we have, we immediately think, okay, how can we cure this? And in low vision, that's not what we're going for. Low vision is not about curing low vision. It's about thriving with low vision. And when it comes to thriving, what thriving looks like is different for every patient. And the reason it's different for every patient is not because of their diagnosis. It's because of the functions that they've lost as a result of their diagnosis. So if card playing was your most, like your biggest hobby, then the way to help you with low vision is to help you play cards better. And in that context, maybe something like playing cards that are larger would be an incredibly useful low vision device for you. Now, if you are somebody who is an avid reader, those large print playing cards might not be particularly beneficial. You might benefit from something more like a Kindle or something where you can enlarge the print. So when I think of low vision, the diagnosis for me, now, if I'm an ophthalmologist, the diagnosis is very important because you're trying to help with the physiological effects of the condition. But we're not trying in low vision rehabilitation, we're not trying to help with the physiological effects of the low vision. We're trying to help with the functional effects of low vision. And it's very important to look at, hey, what is it about this low vision that is reducing your quality of life? Because if we don't ask that question, we are going to come up with solutions, I should really put that in air quotes, solutions that are completely ineffective. Because if you don't care about the thing that we offer in low vision rehabilitation, it's no use to you, and we're not helping you with your low vision. So when we're thinking about low vision, it is so incredibly important to just think about the function that is lost and how we can repair or replace or supplement that function for you. And when you think of low vision that way, the questions that you ask are very, very different. So we'll get asked questions like, hey, what's the best tint for macular degeneration? Or what's the best device for diabetic retinopathy? And those aren't practical questions for you. What is a practical question is, hey, when are you most bothered by light? And if the answer's outside, when you go outside on a sunny day, the answer, the solution that's going to help you is going to be so much different than if you say, hey, it's really bothersome when I'm looking at a computer screen. So when we think about low vision, it's important to reframe the entire narrative to talk about function versus diagnosis. And so much of industry, so much of ophthalmology, so much of low vision, so many of the practitioners in the eye care and eyewear world miss the mark on low vision because they're so hyper-focused on the diagnosis and not focused on the impairment that you're experiencing.